Okay, so what is up everybody on YouTube? This is once again Tubers Gaming HD and we're back in Farm Simulator 2017 once again right here. And you guys probably already know what this video is going to be about because you actually read the title or you saw the thumbnail actually. And you guys know that it is actually Tuesday today, and it's Tuesday the 14th of February, which actually means that we got a new DLC today. We actually got a new DLC, so that is definitely not something that is kind of like going to be. We're not going to get that very often in this game. Actually, it's been a long time since the last time we actually got a DLC to Farming Simulator. But today we got one more right here, and that is of course the Kuhn DLC, as you can see right here. So I got all this stuff lined up right here in one big line right here. So just remember to give this video a big thumbs up to actually show your love to the kind of like the developers behind this game, which is Giant obviously. Because they actually gave us this DLC, and I gotta say, they didn't give it. They didn't actually give it to us. It cost like 15 euros or something, so I bought it in the PSN network store. Actually, you have to buy it right there and actually put it in your basket and actually buy it. And it cost 15 euros, which is actually kind of like 13, I think 13, 14 US dollars or something. US dollars versus euros is actually the same nowadays. So that's kind of like it's a good amount of money, but I definitely think that this DLC is actually worth the money. I gotta say that it's worth the money because look at all this equipment that we have right here. We have 18 pieces of equipment, and in this video I'm gonna go through every piece right here. I'm not gonna use anything of them. That will follow up in the following episodes from Farming Simulator 2017 obviously. So that is going to be later on, but I just want to kind of like go through everything of this and actually see and actually show you guys what this is all about. So what you have to do is of course go to the PSN PS Network store, buy it, then you have to download it. It takes like 5 minutes or something to download it. And then you can actually go ahead and just go into your game, into your save game, and then you have to add, like you do with regular mods, you have to add it to your game. You don't need to install it because it's going to be installed when you buy it from the PSN store actually. So just kind of put it in the basket, install it from the PSN network store, and then it should be in the game. And just remember to add it as you do with kind of like every mod in the game. So yeah, I think that we should definitely get to this and actually get started out. I just kind of like there's so much stuff to actually show you guys, but we're gonna start from one end to another. Okay, so this is one of you guys probably always saw some pictures and some videos on in my earlier videos about this. I kind of like gave some information on it, and I gotta say, if you haven't checked it out, you should probably go ahead and do it. But enough about the talking. I just kind of want to get to this because it is so exciting to actually see that we got some new good stuff to Farming Simulator, and at least that this is official stuff right here. So this is the Kuhn Axis 4T.2, and this is actually a fertilizer. It's spreading liquid fertilizer, so you can use that in the field to actually kind of like fertilize the field and give the field an optimization in yield. I think it's actually the same as the other fertilizers that we have. But yeah, that's a fertilizer right there. On the other side right here we have a grass cutter. We have a this is actually the only grass cutter that we got. We don't have a cutter for the front actually. So if you're gonna go in here to mowers, this is actually the one right here. This is the only mower that we actually have. But yeah, let's see. You should probably be able to go ahead and buy one of these to actually put in front or something if you want to do that. But I don't know why you just can't use this one right here. But yeah, it's looking pretty good this, and you can see that it is actually pretty wide, 4.3 meters right there. So that's pretty good. On the other side right here we have a wrapper. Which actually wraps the bales, and this is I think this is for round bales. I don't know if it's useful for square bales, but let's go into baling technology right here. If you can find that, baling technology, it's up here, and then you can see this is the one actually. So it can also wrap kind of like square bales, but also round bales, so it can take both type of bales actually. And when you buy this, you can actually go ahead and choose the color of your foil. So the color of the foil is actually the color that you want your bales to be wrapped in. And you can go ahead and press take this right here, purple. It will look pretty strange on the field, I gotta say, if you kind of like wrap your bales in purple plastic. So yeah, that's something that you have to think about when you kind of like buy it. And then we have these two right here. I'm just gonna go in here. You can see that these two right here is the one that we have right here basically. So this is both like two square balers right here. We have the Kuhn LSB 1290D right here, power density. So this is just a normal baler, like the New Holland square baler. Actually, it kind of like bales square bales. But this one over here also kind of like bale square bales. But what this can do that the other one right here can't do is actually that this also kind of like wrap the bales. When the bales have actually been baled, it kind of like goes out right here, I guess. You take the straw up, it kind of like makes the bale, and then it just kind of pushes the bale out here, and then it actually wraps the bales. So that's a little bit special. That's definitely a little bit. That's a special thing actually. Definitely going to check that out when I get the time to do it in some of my next episodes. So also I just wanna give a little announcement. You should probably go ahead and subscribe to the channel, because there will be a lot more about these new stuff right here. So yeah, but so yeah. Okay, next up we have this, which is just a normal tether. It kind of like just pushes all the hay and straw around, so it actually drives a little bit better, I guess. Nothing special to talk about right there. But then we have this new cultivator right here. You guys can see it. I'm just going to pick up a tractor over here, which is this little one right here. And then you could actually see why or how this is actually going to be put together. And I gotta say that you need a bigger tractor for this actually. This tractor is not enough, doesn't have enough power actually, so you need more power to actually go ahead and do it. But I'm just kind of like showcasing all the mods right here and all the stuff that we have in this new DLC. So let's put it on, and you can see it actually works like this. And you can kind of like sense what I'm talking about when you need a bigger tractor. But you can put this together right here, and now it's actually turned on. And then you kind of like just put it down in the ground like this, and then you kind of like go like this, and it actually kind of gives the field a 10% more in yield. But this tractor is definitely not big enough for that, so we're just gonna take it off again. Over here we got some more cultivators. So there is like 3 cultivators. This is a cultivator right here, not that big, but then we have this one right here. It is actually pretty big. So if you go into cultivators right here, this is actually 6 meters wide. So it's pretty big, I gotta say. It's definitely a big machine. So yeah. But the other one is 4 meters, so it's not that kind of like appropriate. And in this one, you can actually kind of like add, when you kind of like cultivating the field, you can add fertilizer directly to the ground. So it's kind of like cultivating the field, and it is also giving the field some fertilizer at one step right there. So that's pretty good. Over here we have a Suitor. You can see that this Suitor is pretty small, and I'm never going to use this actually, but it is ideal for small farmers. If there is some of you guys who out there actually want to have a small farm and stuff like that, you can use that Suitor. Another thing that I want to show you is actually something special, which is I'm just going back in between this. Oh my god, back in between this, and yeah, you guys know what I'm going to do right now. But I'm going to take this on, and then I'm going to take this one on also, like that. Because this is also a setup that makes this tractor a Suitor right now. So I'm just gonna go out right here. You can see the tank right here in front of it is the Kuhn TFC 1500. And it is actually the tank where we have all our stuff in, or all our seeding grains actually. So we have all the seeding grains up there, and there should actually be a kind of like line over to the seeder right here, because then this one actually seeds the grains, or the seeding grains down in the ground actually. So yeah, it's pretty good. And I'm definitely going to try this setup out later on, definitely, because it looks a little bit special. But anyhow, let's take this off again, just like that. And over here we have another seeder. This one is actually pretty big. I don't know how big it actually is, but if you go in here to the seeding sowing machines, this is 5.4 meters wide. And it actually seeds, what it can seed is sunflowers, soybeans, corn, and sugar beets. So it's kind of like the same as the horse right here, but the horse is 9 meters wide. But it's an ideal seeder for the small farmers. But at least it is actually not that small. I gotta say, it's not that small when it comes to all. Let's just put it on. They can show you how wide it actually is. Just like this, and you actually put it out like this right here, and you guys can see now it is actually not that small as I just said it was. It's actually pretty big. Yeah, it's actually pretty big, this one. Let's take it off, because over here we got another one that I am definitely also looking forward to go ahead and use. So this is a little bit kind of like a special machine. You can see how big it actually is. I'm just going to see if I can unfold it right here. I can. Yeah, oh my gosh, this is special. This is definitely a special machine. So this right here is actually a windrower. So this actually collects all the grass and stuff like that into one row. We can go in here and see windrowers. This one is 9.1 meters wide, but this one is 14.8 meters wide, 9.3. So it is actually not that big when it comes to all, but it is definitely looking very awesome, this one. And I'm definitely going to check it out when I get the time to do that. So yeah, let's just kind of put this over again and actually fold it. And that was actually 16 items that we just went through right there. So let's take the last two ones, which is the spreader right here. It's actually spreading liquid fertilizer. This is the Kuhn Delts 1302 actually. And then you have the front tank right here, the PF5 1500. You can actually put that in front of the tractor, and then you have an extra tank, which is actually the same as the Amazon. I'm just gonna go in here. You can see this one right here, this little Amazon, and the Amazon right here is actually the same, just in another brand. But the Kuhn right here is actually 21 meters wide, and the Amazon is only 15 meters wide, so it's pretty big. It's almost as big as the Distiller right here, but not that big actually. And then we have this one right here, which is obviously also a fertilizer, but this is kind of like just on a wagon, as you can see. So let's see how wide that is. Oh my gosh, it's actually 36 meters, so it is actually as big as the kind of self-propelled New Holland right here. So it's pretty big. I just kind of want to showcase this also, because I didn't actually think it to be that big as it is. So let's put it on right here, and let's actually take this out to the field to actually see how big this is when it comes to all. So I'm just gonna go out here and actually kind of unfold it right now. Let's see. Oh my gosh, I think this is pretty huge. So now it's on for halfway, and now it is actually completely kind of fold out right here. So it is enormous. Damn. Just gonna hire a worker to do the job right there. And I gotta say that the New Holland tractor right here is probably a little too small for this big spreader right there. But I guess that's okay. Let's just fold it in again. And let's drive over to the parking lot over here. Let's do that. Just like this. And then we actually have all the stuff kind of like showcased in this video right here, guys. So I just kind of want you guys to post a comment down below. Let me know what your opinion is on this stuff, if you like it. Also give this video a big thumbs up, that would be amazing, because it's, I gotta say that it's a good thing that Giant actually gave us this new DLC, because that is definitely, it's definitely not something that is going to happen very often, I guess. So yeah, make sure to give this video a big thumbs up. Let's see if we can hit like 100 likes on this. That would be amazing. And of course, make sure to subscribe to the channel, because when we're gonna hit those 10k, I'm gonna launch the multiplayer session so that we can play with you guys, and actually so that we can play together, basically. So make sure to subscribe, of course, and yeah, make sure to post that comment. Let me know what you think, and let me know what is your favorite kind of like equipment from this new DLC. And in the next episode that is going to be up later this evening, I'm going to showcase this one and maybe this one, and definitely also the Windrow out here, because that is something special. So you guys should probably look forward to that. So I just want to say once again, thanks for watching, guys. This is once again Tubers Gaming HD, and we are going to turn off now. So we're probably going to see you guys in the next episode. I surely hope so. Bye.